You're standing in the middle of a massive baby superstore. You've got one of those little barcode scanners in your hand, and suddenly, pure panic sets in. Do you really need a wipe warmer? What about a specialized diaper disposal system? Or, wait, what even is a snuggle nest?
Oh, the baby registry overwhelm is so real. I've had coaching clients tell me they literally burst into tears in the stroller aisle. It's too much.
It really is. Welcome to the Rising Parent Podcast. I'm Tim,
And I'm Edna.
and today we are officially cutting through all that marketing noise. We are announcing today's episode title, The 5 Newborn Essentials You Actually Need and 5 You Can Skip. Because you guys, the baby industry wants you to think you need a million gadgets to be a good parent. You don't.
Exactly. And before we dive into our ultimate minimalist baby registry guide, just a quick reminder that new episodes of the Rising Parent podcast are released every single Monday and Friday. So make sure you're subscribed.
Oh, and speaking of not needing to buy everything, we actually have an amazing resource for you today that is completely 100% free. If you're looking to save money by picking up some of these essentials secondhand, you definitely need our Baby Gear Safety Quick Guide. We'll tell you more about how to grab that freebie a little later in the show, but trust me, it's a lifesaver. Now, let's get started. All right, Edna, let's set the stage here. We've been licensed childcare professionals and certified parenting coaches for over 2 decades now. We've worked with thousands of families, and the sheer amount of, stuff that parents accumulate before the baby even arrives is staggering.
It really is. I specialize in supporting families during those very early, sleep-deprived newborn months. And when I go into a family's home for a coaching session, I often see living rooms that look like a baby boutique exploded.
Yes, bouncers in every corner.
Right? And the parents are usually stressed, their wallets are drained, and they are tripping over gadgets they haven't even taken out of the boxes yet. I always tell my expectant parents, effective parenting is a learned skill, but buying every product on the market is not the way you learn it.
Yeah, we reject that one-size-fits-all marketing narrative. So let's flip the script. Let's actually start with the fun part, the 5 items you can absolutely skip, the dust collectors.
Ooh, I love this. I get to play the bad cop. Okay, skip number 1, the wipe warmer.
Oh man, the wipe warmer, the ultimate registry trap.
It is! Look, it sounds so luxurious, right? Oh, my sweet newborn shouldn't have to endure a cold wipe. But let me tell you a story from back when we operated the daycare. We had this one sweet family, let's call the mom Rachel. Rachel was a first-time mom, and she used a wipe warmer religiously at home.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah. So when her son started at the daycare, we obviously didn't have wipe warmers in our facility, and this poor baby would scream bloody murder every time a room temperature wipe touched his bottom. He had become completely accustomed to the spa-level treatment.
He was a wipe snob.
He was. And Rachel told us in a coaching session later that even going to the grocery store or the park was a nightmare because she couldn't plug in her wipe warmer. So skip it. Not only do they dry out your wipes and sometimes become breeding grounds for bacteria, but they also create an unrealistic expectation for your baby. Save your $25.
Exactly. Just warm the wipe in your hands for 2 seconds if you're worried. Okay, skip number 2, fancy newborn outfits and shoes.
Yes, the tiny Nikes.
The tiny Nikes, the miniature denim jackets, the overalls with real metal clasps. You guys, newborns do not walk. They do not need shoes. And, we see this all the time when we work with families on morning routines. I had a coaching session with a couple, Dave and Maya, who were constantly running late, fighting, and stressed every morning. When we broke down the routine, we realized Dave was spending like 15 minutes trying to wrangle a screaming infant into a 3-piece corduroy outfit with 20 tiny snaps.
At 6 in the morning? No thank you.
Right? I told them, look, your baby just wants to be cozy. Stick to zippered sleepers. Honestly, two-way zippers are the greatest invention of the modern age. Skip the fancy outfits until they're older and going to an actual event.
Absolutely. Which brings us to skip number 3, the standalone changing table.
Oh, this is a big one. It takes up so much space.
It does. And honestly, when you talk to seasoned moms, like the moms we work with who are on their second or third kid, they'll tell you they never use it. They end up changing the baby on the floor, on the couch, or on the bed.
Yep. If you want a dedicated space, just buy a contoured changing pad, which is like $30, and secure it to the top of a dresser you already own. When the baby's potty trained, you just take the pad off and boom, it's just a dresser again.
Exactly. It's a great example of a budget-friendly, multi-use alternative. A dedicated changing table is basically obsolete after 18 months, and then you're stuck trying to sell it online.
So true. Okay, skip number 4, the complex heavy-duty infant bathtub. You know the ones, Edna, the massive plastic tubs with built-in digital thermometers and shower nozzles.
Yes, they are huge, they don't fit under the bathroom sink, and you trip over them in the shower.
What we recommend to our coaching clients instead is a simple, cheap sink insert, a little foam lotus or a basic mesh sling, because again, this is a highly temporary phase. Once they can sit up, they're just in the regular tub anyway.
I remember doing an early months sleep and routine consultation with a mom. Let's call her Chloe. She was so overwhelmed by her evening routine. She was lugging this giant water-filled contraption from the bathroom to the kitchen and back. I just gently suggested, why don't you just take a warm bath with the baby?
Oh, I love that.
It's so great for skin-to-skin contact. It calms them down before sleep, and it requires zero extra equipment. She tried it, and it completely changed her evenings from a stressful chore into a beautiful bonding time.
That's beautiful, and it's free. Okay, our final skip, number 5, drop side cribs or those massive, expensive crib systems with attached dressers and canopies.
First of all, drop-side cribs are a major safety hazard and actually illegal to sell new now, but we still see people trying to pass them down as family heirlooms.
Yeah, please don't use those. But even the massive modern ones, they just take up too much room and they're incredibly hard to assemble. A basic, simple, stationary crib is all you need.
Exactly. Okay, so that's 5 things you can confidently cross off your registry. The wipe warmer, the fancy outfits, the changing table, the giant bathtub, and the complicated crib.
And if you're keeping track, we just saved you like, what, $500 or $600? Maybe more?
Easily more, which is perfect because we want you to redirect that budget toward the things that actually matter, the true newborn essentials.
Yes, but before we get into the top 5 things you absolutely must have, let's take a quick second to talk about how to get those essentials safely, especially if you're on a budget.
Oh, absolutely. We are huge advocates for buying secondhand baby gear. Babies grow so fast, and most of this stuff is barely used. But, and this is a massive but, you have to know what is safe to buy used and what isn't.
Right, like you can totally buy a used baby swing, but a used car seat? Absolutely not. There are so many hidden dangers like expired plastics or undisclosed minor accidents that compromise the structural integrity.
Exactly, and that is why we created something really special for our listeners. We put together the Baby Gear Safety Quick Guide. It's an incredible, comprehensive quick guide that tells you exactly what to look for when you're navigating Facebook Marketplace, thrift stores, or even hand-me-downs from your sister-in-law.
It's basically your ultimate quick start guide to buying secondhand baby gear safely. We break down the expiration dates, the recall checking process, and what items you should always buy brand new. And the best part, it is completely 100% free. We just want to make sure your babies are safe and your wallets are happy.
Yes, you do not have to spend a fortune to be a great parent, but you do need the right information. So to grab your free Baby Gear Safety Quick Guide, please refer to this URL for details about the quick guide: risingparent.org/baby-gear-safety-quick-guide.
Seriously, go download it right now. It takes 2 seconds. Again, that's risingparent.org/baby-gear-safety-quick-guide. Keep it on your phone for the next time you're out thrifting. We'll put the link for this quick guide in the show notes.
Okay, let's pivot to the good stuff, the 5 newborn essentials you actually need. Tim, kick us off.
Essential number 1, a safe place to sleep. Notice I didn't say an expensive place to sleep, just a safe one.
This is where our splurge versus save framework really comes in handy.
Exactly. For a crib or a bassinet, you can absolutely save on the frame. Like we said earlier, a basic $30 secondhand bassinet or a minimalist IKEA crib is perfectly fine. Where you want to splurge or at least focus on quality is the mattress.
Yes, a firm, breathable, high-quality mattress is crucial for safe sleep. When I'm working with moms on sleep coaching, the environment is everything. You want a tight-fitting sheet and absolutely nothing else in that crib. No bumpers, no blankets, no stuffed animals.
Just the baby in a swaddle or sleep sack.
Right, and if you're really looking for a multi-use item, a pack-and-play with a bassinet insert is phenomenal. You buy it once, it's a bassinet for the newborn stage, a travel crib for the toddler stage, and a safe play space when you need to jump in the shower. Total lifesaver.
Definitely. Okay, essential number 2, an excellent ergonomic baby carrier.
Oh, I am so passionate about this one.
I know you are. Take it away.
Look, babies want to be held. It's biological. But you still need to make a sandwich, right? Or do laundry, or just have your hands free for your own sanity. I remember a coaching client, let's call her Jessica. She had a newborn and a hyperactive 3-year-old. She called me in tears one day, saying she couldn't keep up with her toddler because the baby refused to be put down.
A classic second child scenario.
Exactly. I brought over a few different ergonomic carriers for her to try. Once we found one that supported the baby's hips properly and distributed the weight across Jessica's back, it was like a cloud lifted. She could chase her toddler at the park while the baby slept peacefully on her chest.
So for splurge versus save on a carrier, what's your take?
This is a splurge category for me, or rather an investment category. You don't want a cheap carrier that kills your lower back or dangles the baby by their crotch. Look for recognized brands that support the M shape for the baby's legs. And hey, use that free safety guide we just talked about to find a high-quality brand used online. You can get a $150 carrier for like $40.
Such a good tip. All right, moving on to essential number 3, a reliable car seat.
This is the one non-negotiable. They literally won't let you leave the hospital without it.
Right, and this is firmly in the splurge category, but with a caveat. Every car seat sold in the US or Canada has to pass the exact same strict safety tests. So a $60 car seat is technically as safe as a $400 car seat in a crash.
Wait, really? I think a lot of parents don't realize that.
Yeah, the extra money you pay is for convenience features, lighter materials, easier installation mechanisms, softer fabrics, or modular stroller compatibility. So if you're on a tight budget, save the money and get the basic model. But never compromise by buying it used unless you intimately know the person who owned it and can guarantee it was never an fender bender.
Exactly. And if you want to be really minimalist about it, consider a convertible car seat. It stays in the car, but it grows with the child from newborn all the way to booster seat. You lose the convenience of clicking the infant bucket seat into a stroller, but you literally only have to buy one car seat for the child's entire life.
Yes, the convertible seats are such a smart financial move if you don't mind baby wearing when you go into the store. Okay, essential number 4, multi-use swaddles and burp cloths.
Oh, the humble muslin swaddle, the unsung hero of parenthood.
It really is. You know, when we worked with families on setting up their nurseries, they'd have drawers full of highly specific gadgets. But all you really need is a big stack of high-quality muslin blankets and plain cloth diapers to use as burp cloths.
This is totally a save category. You don't need the heavily branded organic bamboo burp cloths. Do you remember what we used to tell our clients to buy?
The plain white pre-fold cloth diapers.
Yes, they are so absorbent, incredibly cheap, and you can bleach them if you need to. They catch spit up, you can use them as a makeshift changing mat in a pinch, you can drape them over your shoulder. They are indestructible.
And the large muslin swaddles are just as versatile. You can swaddle the baby, use it as a light blanket for yourself, a nursing cover, a stroller shade. Honestly, it's the Swiss Army knife of baby gear. Skip the highly structured, expensive swaddle suits until you know what your baby actually likes.
Exactly. I can't tell you how many families I've coached who bought 10 expensive Velcro swaddles only to discover their baby hated having their arms pinned down. Start simple.
Wise words. All right, our final newborn essential, number 5, a solid diapering system.
Well, unless you're practicing elimination communication right out of the womb, diapers are inevitable.
Yeah, very true. And this is an area where costs can spiral out of control really fast. A solid system means a reliable brand of diapers, sensitive wipes, and a good barrier cream. That's it.
And here's the seasoned mom advice. Do not stockpile massive boxes of newborn-sized diapers before the baby arrives.
Oh, such a good point. Why is that?
Because you have no idea how big your baby will be or how fast they'll grow. I had a client, Marcus and Elena, who filled an entire closet with newborn diapers from their baby shower. Elena delivered a 9.5-pound baby. He was in newborn diapers for exactly 4 days.
Oh no.
Yeah, they had to give away boxes and boxes of them. So for the save angle here, buy one small pack of newborn diapers and one pack of size 1. Once the baby arrives and you know what fits and what doesn't irritate their skin, then you can subscribe and save or buy in bulk from Costco.
And that's for diaper pails. We kind of straddle the line on this one, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a $70 proprietary diaper genie that requires special refill bags. A lot of our minimalist clients just use a regular trash can with a tight-fitting lid, and they take the trash out daily. Or they use a wet bag if they're doing cloth diapers.
Keep it simple, keep it functional. So, to recap, the 5 essentials you actually need are a safe sleep space, focusing on mattress quality, an ergonomic baby carrier to save your sanity, a new reliable car seat, a stack of versatile muslin swaddles and cloth diaper burp cloths, and a simple, bulk-friendly diapering system.
It really simplifies things, doesn't it? When you boil it down, babies just need to be fed, kept clean, kept safe, and loved. They don't care if their onesie is designer or if their wipes are 72 degrees.
They really don't. And when you embrace this minimalist approach, you reduce your own stress. You're not managing a house full of plastic junk. You're just enjoying your baby.
Beautifully said.
All right, let's wrap this up with our key takeaways for today's episode. Number 1, do not fall for the marketing trap. Just because an item exists doesn't mean your baby needs it. Skip the wipe warmers, fancy clothes, and bulky furniture.
Number 2, embrace multi-use items. A pack and play or a basic muslin swaddle provides way more value than a single-use gadget.
Number 3, understand where to splurge versus save. Spend your money on a firm mattress and a good ergonomic carrier, but save on bassinet frames, simple bathtubs, and burp cloths.
And I'll add a 4th takeaway. Buy secondhand safely. Save your budget for diapers and formula by getting gear from older moms who are clearing out their garages. Just make sure you know what's safe.
Absolutely, which brings us perfectly to our call to action. If you found today's episode helpful, please hit that subscribe button right now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. It helps the show grow and it ensures you never miss our new episodes released every Monday and Friday.
Yes, and if you have a second, leaving us a 5-star review would mean the absolute world to us. It really helps other overwhelmed parents find our community. Also, don't forget to visit our website at risingparent.org.
And hey, if there's a topic you're struggling with, whether it's toddler tantrums, sleep regressions, or navigating in-law boundaries, send us a message. You can request an episode topic, and we will make that episode specifically for you. We love answering your real-life questions.
We really do. And one last reminder, grab your completely free baby gear safety quick guide at risingparent.org/baby-gear-safety-quick-guide. We put a link in the show notes. Do not go thrift shopping without it.
Well said, Edna. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Remember, effective parenting is a learned skill, and you are learning and growing every single day.
You've got this, parents. Give yourself some grace today.
We'll see you next time on the Rising Parent Podcast.